Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I have a pretty exciting video. So today, after like 2 years or something, Wild West finally got an update. There's been a ton of stuff added. This is the progression update, and as you can see, there's been quite a bit of changes. So yeah, we're gonna cover this in two parts due to how big this update is. Starting off with the map changes, I'm gonna give you like a little tour. This would be the sheriff's office. It's now more than just a shed. It has some jail and everything. We have this bounty board so that you don't have to go through the city looking for auto posters anymore. So that is pretty good. Now, on the upper floor, there's just this small room. Maybe for the police chief or something, I don't know. Anyways, this is the doctor's office. It's been moved from to the other side of town. Now it has its own waiting area and everything. Cash register, its own room. All of this is very detailed, man. Now look at this. Look at the couch. You can see the cushions, the separation between the cushions. That is very nice detail. Now, moving on this way. Now, as you can see, there are people walking around. These are the new NPCs. These are present in all towns and settlements. And yeah, they all carry guns. These guys aren't actually like a joke at combat. They can kill you, especially if they have more numbers than you and your gang. So yeah, be careful with these guys. They aren't that much of a joke. They don't talk though. They're just kind of like live their lives. So yeah. See, now that guy's gonna get. He's going to die. Anyways, this is more of an expansion. This is a boarding house. This is kind of like. This is one of a series of buildings where NPCs live where you can't get in really. So, yeah, I think this is the. For all the miners in the Copper Gulch. For them to live at. Same with these tents. Now, moving on to the saloon, it has had slight changes like new signs and everything on the outside. And on the inside, the changes are a little bit more severe. Now the piano has this nice little curtain thing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And we also have a cash register here. Most cash registers can be robbed now, so there's a lot more stuff to do as an outlaw, which is great. The rooms up here got removed in favor of a new hotel which is down the road. And on the outside, yeah, the stairs here are gone. Moving on to the train station, we now have like an actual train station with the ticket house and a safe. Oh, okay, chill out, man. So yeah, the NPCs will get angry if you try to pull a gun on me. So if you try to steal stuff, they will get angry at you. No, I don't want to kill anybody, Jesus. The NPCs do have routine. For example, you can see the station master cleaning and sweeping the floors. So yeah, this reminds me a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2, especially what would be Red Dead Online, where the NPCs have actual routines and lives, which is really cool. Now here we have a real estate um, establishment. You can't buy any land here though. This is for the house building update, which, you know, after this came out, I now have renewed faith in it. So yeah, this guy's just talking. This is the post office. The postman here, and you can rob this place too. It has a safe behind this room. So yeah, but the NPC will get mad at you and try to kill you. In fact, most NPCs in towns will do that. So yeah, because yapping about something, who knows. Quite a bit of changes have gone on in Bronze City alone. Now moving on to, well, the big up change is the Bronze Bank, which now looks like a real bank. It's been completely redone. I really like this design. Looks really nice. Now going inside, this guy is a bank guard. He will shoot you as soon as you try to hold up someone here. Now there's usually tellers behind this. They're not here right now. Ooh, someone dropped bounty here. So yeah, you can now pick up bounties too. And now, did you see how it got XP from that? That is because we got the skills and quests back. We have new categories for stuff like justice, alpha. This is really nice. These used to be in the game way before, but now you have proper levels and you would get rewards for leveling up. Like perks, guns, clothes, expense recovery, and I want that. Auto 5 shotgun, man. These are some good rewards. And yeah, these guys, you can hold them up, the bank tellers. But this guy over here, if you don't watch him, he will try and go over here and pull the alarm. So you're gonna have to shoot him. And now you have to kick down this door. You can't just walk into the vault anymore. You have to kick down that door, and the vault is still blown up with dynamite. This is the Golden Nugget Hotel. It's Bronze City's hotel. And yeah, this is more of a roleplay location. You do have a register, which I think you can rob. Yep, you can. Moving on to Puerto Dorado, we have this small house, which is an NPC house. Looks really nice though. So yeah, you can get in here. We also have on the other side a small expansion to the jail. You can go in here and it's kind of like where the police live. But the main section of the jail is mostly unchanged, except for the bounty board. So yeah, I would have liked some remodeling of the cells, but it's completely fine. Now the big change in the building here is the cantina, which now has this thing over the bar, which is really cool. And it's really detailed. You can see that the clothing style changes between locations. Here they're dressed in a more Mexican way, with musicians and everything too. Yeah, I really like this. This is more of a, it now really looks like, you know, Mexico during the late 1800s. So yeah, it's more time period accurate. Now over here there's no changes, and the general store only got a door, but nothing else. This is actually a really small hotel. It's extremely tiny, but yeah, it doesn't even have a name. The doors are really simple, but you know, whatever. The armory, which is now also called by its Spanish name, is pretty big. The armorer is not here right now, but you know, that's whatever. You can also rob this place. And we have the post office, which was moved again. I believe this is the only post office in the game which you can rob because there's no safe here. Now, the big change in Puerto Dorado is actually outside the main city. And it's the train expansion. Now the train tracks reach here and we have a new station, which is pretty cool. And yeah, the tracks go all the way over there. It's a more open station, but a lot bigger than the front city station, which is pretty cool. The ticket house. Most places have this telegraph thingy for detail. Probable register. But the main thing that interests here is this, which is like its money storage place. And yeah, I must inform that at the time the current max carrying capacity for cash, for rob cash, is 500 bucks. So yeah, this is more of like a group robbery because that holds around 2,000 cash, the medium safe. You also generally need to use gangs, even for trains, since the train now carries 1,000 cash. And especially in populated areas, you need gangs, otherwise the NPCs and other players will mercilessly gun you down. Now in Silvertown, the only change is that the post office now has a small safe, no, sorry, a medium safe that you can rob. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now here's a quick shot of the new train model. As you can see, it's very detailed. And yeah, you can open these doors, and some train cars hold a smaller safe with 1,000 cash that you can rob, for example here. And you can see how well detailed the train is now. Now, checking out the... I'm sorry. Now this is a separate telegraph station for the Dolores train station. And yeah, the main train station is super tiny, it's just the ticket house and everything. So this would be Dolores Manor, but it is now called Dolores Ranch. And as you can see, the manor caught on fire and burned down to the ground. So yeah, looks like the Branderlings got here first. The piano still works, so that's really nice. Now in the ruins of this place is a new super small town of a total of 4 buildings. So yeah, we probably will get properties here, just not yet. Starting with the general store, super small, but we do have a register that we can rob. Then we have the county jail, which is 1 cell, and this is also where the sheriff operates from, so yeah, pretty goofy. And we have a clothing store which does nothing, as always. Now, showing up the skills and quests real quick. I'll show these more in detail in the next video, it's just that this video already got too long. So we have different categories like outlaw, justice, hunting, mining, etc. Even for sidearms and stuff, militia and everything. So quite a wide range of skills. The way these work is by doing stuff. For example, for justice, you arrest people and get experience for that, or claim bounties. For outlaws, you rob people. For sidearms, you shoot people with revolvers and sidearms, and such. For example, for militia, you capture forts. And yeah, quests are kind of the same, but they give way more XP. We have daily quests and weekly quests. These have more specific tasks, have a way higher experience payout and some cash payout. Now, with all that being said, thank you for watching part 1 of the Wild West progression update. I'm so happy this game is back, man. So yeah, I am Trackus, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.